Skyscanner is an online travel shopping veteran. Started back in 2003, it was one of the first Metasearch engines and now welcomes 100 million monthly users looking for the cheapest and most convenient travel options. Active in 52 countries and in over 30 languages, Skyscanner provides access to more than 1,200 airlines and other travel providers. How did the service come to be, and why is it successful? Let's review how Skyscanner keeps transforming travel metasearch. Skyscanner was created in Edinburgh by three IT guys, Gareth Williams, Barry Smith, and Bonamy Grimes, who have been trying to launch a successful project for years.
We each presented about 3 ideas to the other 2 co-founders. And at the end, we voted on which one was the best one. I presented a flight checking prototype.
Williams previously had trouble finding cheap flights to visit his brother in the Alps, so he created an Excel spreadsheet to help himself. That spreadsheet got Smith and Grimes excited, and after a quick brainstorming session in a Scottish pub, the business took off. The first version of the website was released in 2002. In 2003, Skyscanner hired its first employee. 2 years into running the business, they earned their first revenue of £46. 13 years later, in 2016, they were purchased by Ctrip for a record £1.4 billion, the largest amount paid for a European travel acquisition to that time.
By joining forces with Ctrip, we're going to get a step closer to making travel simple.
Today, Skyscanner is part of the Trip.com family, similar to how Kayak is a booking holdings brand and TripAdvisor is part of Expedia. So, what makes Skyscanner so successful? Skyscanner is a travel metasearch engine for flights, hotels, and car hires. A metasearch engine, or an aggregator, is different from a normal search engine like Google in that it queries not websites, but other search engines to hopefully receive better results. On top of that, a metasearch site aggregates and organizes results in a unique way. Travel aggregators commonly organize propositions by price, travel convenience, or speed, allowing consumers to compare all the options without having to make multiple searches all across the web. Expedia was the first online booking website with metasearch capabilities back in 1996. Then, in the early 2000s, Orbitz, Kayak, and Skyscanner emerged. Since then, metasearch engines have become an integral part of the booking and distribution flow. Skyscanner is not the largest metasearch by any measure. Google, TripAdvisor, and Trivago are the leaders offering flight, hotel, car, vacation rentals, things to do, and other travel options comparison. So, how does Skyscanner survive the competition, attract 100 million monthly visitors, and make itself a valuable distribution channel for travel businesses? Here are the things driving Skyscanner's success. The first thing that's unique about Skyscanner, its focus on exploration, is manifested in many of their features. Skyscanner is wired to help people be inspired for future trips before they even know where they want to go. Their Search Everywhere feature was launched back in 2006, and since then, it helped users find the cheapest destinations they can go to and the cheapest date to get there. All they need is a user's departing location to generate offers. This strategy goes hand in hand with current travel trends driven by Gen Zs, who crave experiences and value budget options above convenience. Another thing that makes Skyscanner a preferable travel search tool for Gen Z is their sustainability initiatives. In 2019, Skyscanner pioneered the use of greener choice labels in flight search results, considering aircraft model, the distance traveled, and seat capacity. They estimated what flights would have lower than average CO2 emissions and highlighted that. Other travel brands followed suit, but every metasearch site and OTA used their own calculation method. So they started Travelist, an organization founded by the Duke of Sussex, along with Booking.com, TripAdvisor, Visa, Trip.com, Skyscanner, and Google, that has a unified framework and methodology for calculating carbon emissions. Skyscanner also recently offered a green filter to its car rental offers. But Skyscanner is not only consumer-friendly, they provide many benefits for their travel partners too. Notably, they are well known for their choice to embrace NDC. Skyscanner was the first Metasearch company to support the NDC standard back in 2015. The New Distribution Capability, or NDC, is a program aimed at improving the legacy format for flight distribution, where airlines didn't have control over how their offers were displayed and couldn't track their customer data. In 2016, Skyscanner became NDC Level 3 certified with its direct booking feature. One of the big differences between OTAs and Metasearch websites is that you typically can't book on the latter. You'll be directed to the airline or hotel website for payment. But using the direct booking feature, travelers can pay without leaving Skyscanner. Payment and post-purchase customer relationships are handled, as usual, by suppliers. But now, nothing interrupts the flow, and airlines get to display their fare families on Skyscanner. So people don't have to leave the website to see them. Skyscanner visually highlights direct booking options to make them look preferable and notes the uplift in conversion rates for airlines. Finally, being a technology company, Skyscanner boosts innovation in the industry by shaping their tech capabilities with others through APIs. APIs are the veins carrying the data, the travel industry's lifeblood, and Skyscanner has its own set of APIs providing other businesses with access to its search capabilities. Travel APIs are a great way to drive innovation to the industry since startups don't have to do everything from scratch and can focus on unique ideas. Skyscanner has Browse Cache and live pricing APIs for looking up prices on specific dates and routes, and documentation for them is detailed and easy to use. Unfortunately, the life of a big brand is not without a few challenges. With the collapse of travel booking in 2020, Skyscanner started massive layoffs and eventually lost 300 employees, around 20% of their pre-layoff workforce. Their smaller offices in Sofia and Budapest were closed, and the company's presence in Singapore and Miami was reduced. But their travel-first approach allowed them to quickly adapt to the new reality. Skyscanner released a live map allowing travelers to easily review coronavirus restrictions and entry requirements in different countries. They also made changes to the search capabilities so people can filter airlines with flexible tickets and even see the carrier's safety scores. Finally, they launched a coronavirus insurance program. These actions, along with their long history in the travel sector, secured Skyscanner a great reputation and a lot of trust among their customers. And while the pandemic left a dent in the company's plans, they are ready to continue their growth strategy today. With flexibility and sustainability as their main drivers, Skyscanner will likely keep impacting how we plan, book, and provide travel services in the modern age.